In this video we share my top 5 financial crime movies and TV series with a short description and also why I've picked them. So let's get right into today's video. Hi and welcome to Fin Crime Agent. This is my YouTube channel where I'm talking about financial crime prevention and anti-money laundering related topics. After many months of reviewing regulatory compliance, regulations, putting together some trainings and amazing one-to-one interviews with industry leaders, this week's video is going to be much lighter to digest. You will discover my top 5 financial crime movies and TV series. So let's start with the first movie in position number 5. American Made is a 2017 American action comedy film directed by Doug Liman. The movie grossed $134 million worldwide against a budget of around $50 million and received generally positive reviews from critics who praised Tom Cruise's performance in the life of Barry Seal, a former TWA pilot who flew missions from the CIA and became a drug smuggler for the Medellin cartel in the 80s. In order to avoid jail time, Seal became an informant. Why I picked this movie? The movie highlights a different world and how money laundering activities were taking place while money laundering laws and regulation started to be enforced. I picked this movie because by having a glimpse of the past, it can demonstrate the importance of effective laws and regulation to fight today money laundering and related financial crimes. Position number 4. The Laundromat. The Laundromat is a 2019 American biographical comedy drama film directed by Steven Soderbergh. It is based on the book Secrecy Word about the Panama Papers scandal by Pulitzer Prize winner author Jake Bernstein. The film had its world premiere in the Venice Film Festival in September 2019 and released for digital streaming by Netflix in October 2019. The film opens with Jürgen Mossack and Ramon Fonseca introducing themselves along with the concept and practices of money laundering. The pair continue to act as narrators for the three stories of people around the world who are adversely affected by the machination of their company, Mossack Fonseca. While the story has been somewhat fictionized, the names of the law firm at the center of the Panama Papers scandal, along with those of its founders, were not. Why I picked this movie? If you are new to the AML sector, I picked this movie because it would be a good starting point for you to understand what the Panama Papers scandal was about and why documents leaked from 2016 are still central for current AML changes and discussions. Position number 3. Breaking Bad. The first season of the American television drama series Breaking Bad premiered on January 2008. The full series is made of 5 seasons and additionally in 2019 one closure movie was released by Netflix called El Camino. The first Breaking Bad opens with Walter White, a 50-year-old high school chemistry teacher facing a midlife crisis who finds out he has a stage 3 inoperable lung cancer. After riding along with his brother-in-law DEA agent Hank Schrader on a raid of a methamphetamine lab, Walter realizes that he can use his knowledge of chemistry to cook meth and make enough to support his family after he dies. Walt is helped in the movie by Jesse Pinkman, one of his ex-chemistry students who's now turned into a meth cook and a drug dealer. Throughout the seasons, the character of Walter White will change radically and you will see a wide range of criminal activities taking place, including significant money laundering operations to conceal the proceeds of drugs-related activities. Why I picked this movie? In Breaking Bad, I found particularly interesting how an initially fragile high school chemistry teacher is gradually changing his behavior and his beliefs about right and wrong. He started his criminal career to financially save his family, but instead he further fueled crimes and with his actions impacted negatively the life of many more people. Position number 2, Ozark. The 10 episodes from the first season were released on July 21st, 2017. The Ozark Netflix series is available up to season 3 as of June 2021, with season 4 planned to go live towards mid or late 2021. After a money laundering scheme for a Mexican drug cartel goes wrong, financial advisor Martin Baird, also known in the movie as Marty, proposes to make amends by offering to set up a bigger laundering operation in the lake of the Ozarks region of central Missouri. Marty suddenly relocates his family from the Chicago suburb of Naperville to the remote summer resort community of Osage Beach in Missouri. When the Bairds arrive in Missouri, they became entangled with local criminals, including the Langmore and Snail families, and later the Kansas City Mafia. Why I picked this movie? The criminal use of money laundering sophisticated techniques uncovered in Ozark is my main reason to place this series in second position. Also, besides the significant amount of money laundering through a casino and other businesses, Ozark shows how money laundering activities will eventually involve and put in high danger your family and any close connection you have. And finally, position number 1, Gomorra. Gomorra is a 2008 Italian crime film directed by Matteo Garrone, based on the non-fiction book of the same name by Roberto Saviano, who also collaborated in the screenplay. The movie shows some linked stories connected with the Casalesi clan, a crime syndicate within the Gomorra, a criminal organized group based in Naples and Caserta in the southern Italian region of Campania. The film connects 5 separate stories of people whose lives are touched by organized crime. Those are Don Ciro, a timid middleman who distributes on behalf of the criminal organization money to the families of imprisoned Di Lauro clan members. Totò, a 13-year-old grocery delivery boy who returns a lost bag of drugs and guns to the local gang and asks to join the clan. Roberto, a graduate who works in waste management with his boss Franco, providing a low-cost tax waste disposal service that allows northern industrialists to dispose of toxic material in the countryside of southern Italy. Pasquale, a haute couture tailor who works for a garment factory where the owner has ties to the Gomorra. Pasquale takes a night job training Chinese garment workers competing with Gomorra-controlled firms. Marco and Ciro, 2 young wannabe gangsters who try to operate their own small racket independently of the local clan. In the opening weekend, the film was the most watched in Italy with a collection of over 1.8 million euros. The film grossed 10.2 million euros in Italy, making it to the top 10 grossing movie in the 2007-2008 season. The film made a further $36.5 million internationally once it was released outside of Italy. At the back of the huge success received by the movie, a Sky Atlantic series was also produced with 4 seasons released between 2014 and 2019. Why I picked this movie? The narrative of this movie is touching a range of crimes still taking place today in Italy and around the world. This movie goes into my first position because it allows you to see the scale of money laundering that are required by criminal organized groups in order to clean the proceeds of their crimes. Additionally, if you watch the movie after having read the book, you will gain a clearer understanding about organized crime groups' ramifications, which are now so widely spread globally and touching in some shape or form an enormous amount of legal businesses and services. And with that, we got to the end of my top 5 financial crime movies and series. Let me know in the comments which are your top 5 financial crime related movies and what you think about my shortlist. If you have enjoyed my video, subscribe to FinCrime Agent and feel free to share this video with anyone else that could be interested in this type of topics. Check the description of this video to find some useful links, as always, including the patreon.com page where you can become part of our Patreon community on Patreon. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope this was good, and until next time, see you soon.